Still a bristleback hater, even though Liquid won. The one game they won yesterday was on the bristleback. Bit of a hater. I like the 5-man synergy of the mushrooms on the side of Team Spirit. That I will say. I think that shows a lot of Team Spirit. Great courier usage. But I don't think it's super one-sided. I still think like this lineup's like cute from the side of Liquid, but it almost looks like it's too, I don't know what the word is, like idyllic. Like you think it's gonna be perfect, but then you start realizing why no one plays core Tusk and stuff. You think it's gonna be good, but then bad things happen. I feel like Team Spirit are gonna win. I don't really know exactly why. It just looks more stable to me.
I'm a little more cynical on the bristleback without an enabler, and I guess where's this bristle gonna go? Who is mid for Ergon? Okay, so it is gonna be a mid bristle. Thoughts about mid bristleback, my friend?
Well, he knows he's getting a melee matchup, right? Because of
it'll be Lycan or Ember.
Yeah, so that seems really good to me. I think mid bristle with a melee matchup is a very nice 10th pick situation. Here we go. Let's do it.
Looks like we're ready to resume. I think I like the Liquid draft a little bit more. And I'll be honest, bud, I think it's mostly because of the Lycan. I think I'm just in that camp of, unless you really screw up or your other lanes go completely horrid, Lycan's pretty hard to deal with. And they have some tools, but a lot of pressure on this Riki. Duraccio?
Yeah, he'll probably get active pretty early, though.
How do you say this Riki's name? Duraccio?
I say Duraccio.
Duraccio?
I never really know.
Duraccio. Twitch chat, help us out. How do you say this Riki Maru's name?
You should have seen
Duraccio.
I say it like Horatio, but Duratio. That's what I've always said.
Duratio. All right, I like it. I like the Shakespeare reference. I'll take it.
Well, Afterlife is going to do his typical Centaur stuff in the mid lane there. Take some tower shots.
You mean get the free retaliate
30
stacks?
seconds to battle.
Yep.
What a mechanic. Love me some Centaur. I'm still very hot on this hero.
He's a pretty honest hero too, you know. Like he's not that cheesy. He just does his stuff. You know what he's doing. He's a respectable hero. You know, if you pick a bunch of Centaur Ivers, I still respect you. Even if he's
it's nice having an off laner that has some global presence.
Begins.
You know, the fact that you can sit in your lane and still set up kills with Stampede or vice versa, prevent kills. It's a nice addition. And I will go 2 for 2. Even rune split.
Look at these body blocks right now. Like insane to get all these right clicks on Amisha. That was dirty. He thought about running to the creep wave so it would get the damage onto the creep so it would push further.
Right, so it is this Tusk Wind Ranger lane. Do you think this could be a lane matchup where they end up giving Taiga a little more farm priority? Like, not in the early levels, but...
Denied.
Is this one where it'll be sort of like 2 3.5s instead of a hard 3 and a hard 4?
Kind of, only because there's a potential for the Tusk to start roaming early because they don't really have heroes that escape from Tusk that easily. The best one will be Riki. They are punishing here though, but they don't have the Orb of Venom, or Boxy would be taking a lot more damage at the moment. But Duraccio felt like he needed to invest more into the tangos instead.
I feel like position 3 Tusk reminds me a little bit of position 3 Spirit Breaker. If you're locked in the 3 role, you have to find that farm, but there's always this like tickling in the back of your brain that's like, you know, maybe I could roam. Let's see Taiga get initiated on, take some damage. It takes some discipline to stay in the lane and farm with a hero like Tusk.
Man, I really kind of wish he bought Orb of Venom on Duratio. Like the level 1 was so bad from Boxy and Taiga because they don't really have anything yet, and you know they want to pull creep waves. Like he would have done so much more damage with the Orb. Like he still hasn't used any of his regen, so like you started with 6 tangos and haven't even popped one yet, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Boxy holding a skill point still. Does pick up
your
that
courier,
first
dude, your
point.
Wraith Band.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
He gets the Wraith Band at least, but that's a Feederino.
I can't believe how little anyone cares about their courier. Like
mean, that's 200 gold right there, just shy of it. It's like 180 gold going the way of Liquid. In 2 minutes, 180 gold's decent. Especially in a situation like that where you know it's coming, you could just sidestep into the trees a little bit and at least make them like consider an opportunity cost to hit the courier. Say Duratio taking some harassment down bottom. Nothing, some tricks of the trade can't deal with. And how's our mid matchup? The Ember on Bristle. Not a mid matchup we get to see too often.
No, it's an interesting one though because he's all magic based for the Flame Guard, right?
Yeah, so Bristle can't dispel it. Mickey might have a kill opportunity here.
Well,
it's going to be close. He's got it. The first
You've
blood.
just achieved first blood. Thanks and have fun.
The Bristleback trend. He was level 3. No points in the Bristleback yet. He does a lot of damage, but he takes a lot of damage. Perfectly done by Mickey. That is your window to kill the Bristle.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen the exact same thing happen though, and then the Bristle wins the matchup because the Flame Guard dissipates and there's not enough damage and you're not blocking anything, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's like, it's all about that balance of the stacks. So Mickey played that really well to not, to start that fight when he wasn't like already at like a couple stacks or something.
All right, I think you might have been right about this pronunciation, bud. I've seen a lot of Duratios in there. Die ratio.
Were you watching?
I hope it's not die. That'd be a lot harder to say. I really hope it's Duratio. Die ratios.
Doratio?
Doratio. Oh, it's probably like that, right?
Doratio. I mean, they are a CIS team, though, so maybe it's a little different. That sounded like Italian.
Well, I think it was kind of CIS. I was trying to get that accent going.
Doratio.
That was the thing I was worst at when I was trying to learn French in school because I'm Canadian and you have to. Was doing the accent. My accent just never felt right. I always felt like I was like, yeah, I don't know. It just didn't feel correct.
That's the hallmark of Canadian French, dude.
It's true. Our accents are terrible.
I can hear it. That's how sad it is.
No.
And I saw someone asking Old A playing the Centaur War Runner. That is Afterlife. So that's a player that's been around for quite a long time, just with a slightly different tag. I also have that same question. Mid lane, Mickey. 5 trying to survive. This one's going to be close. I think he's dead for sure, though.
Nah, he's good, dude.
No, they can't get it. And Sadia comes in now and makes a level 3 play. You see Mickey, he was thinking about it. He did the math and they get the kill on Ergon. Now, meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Duratio, he goes down to the Taiga Tusk combo. Looks like the old tag team was at it again. I was busy watching mid, though.
That was such an outplay. That was disgusting. Like, perfectly timed the first Sleight of Fist to survive, gets out, and then he was waiting on that last Sleight of Fist because he was going to time it after the Purifying Flames so that he didn't have any chance to react in case he had, like, stick charges or something. I mean, I guess he actually doesn't have a stick, shockingly enough, on Ergon, but, like, any sort of reason that he's going to get saved, they just timed it perfectly to give the kill right over to the Ember, too. Just like, very nice.
This is a rough start for Spirit. And again, that Ricky taking a tumble. That's your position 1. This is the high prize target. And I guess good news for Liquid that this kind of untraditional off lane seems to be working out so far. In terms of CS, Tusk is actually ahead of the Ricky now.
Dota Plus is at 50-50. It's not convinced yet. To me, this game feels twice as hard as it was before, and we're only 5 minutes in.
Yep, 100%. Talk a lot about Bristle and his momentum, and he is the lowest of the cores right now, dude. That is not a place to be. He does jungle
Your
well.
only hope is stacks, but look at Immersion. He just double stacked up top there, so that's your recovery right there. If they steal these stacks with Mickey, oh my god, dude. Oh, is he gonna find it? Oh my god.
With a haste rune, no less. Just like, okay, cool, got the intel. Now go top. Okay, let's kill some heroes. Great, there's the core. We got him. Now let's go kill the jungle boys. Come on. I guess he only has 1 point in Flame Guard, so a tall order, but it gets pinged immediately.
Yeah, what do you do, though, as Liquid now? Do you just ward it and you look to retaliate? Or do you just try and CFG as Oracle?
I'd be pretty tempted to invade and try to kill it myself.
It would take so long to kill, though, even as Ember, with, like, max Slight.
Yeah, you're not
He's going to do that again on Immersion, though.
Let's see it. Big stack here from the Rubik. Pulls it at 54.
He knows he's not going to get the other one, it looks like.
Xenia comes in to block the stack using the body. Right there.
Here they come, though. And they didn't get a ward down, so all Insania can do is just leech. But Mickey's got a good test. He's like, yeah, we know what's going on over there.
I mean, you're definitely right that Liquid can't just commit and kill it, but Sleight of Fist is so annoying to try to pick him off once the Bristle starts working him down a little bit. So I think Liquid can at least threaten some pressure there, even if they don't full commit for it.
Insania's checking. He's like, is Bristle here? He just runs in. They're face checking because they don't know that he went south. Now he's going to pop out. There's a very interesting conundrum here for Liquid. Meanwhile, no more kills down bottom.
Oh, they found one. It's Insania. They will punish the face check this time.
Yeah.
Centaur even leaves the lane to make it happen. So there's an opportunity cost, and that is Koikwa free farming. Number 1 on net worth on this Lycan already. We'll call it space created from Insania.
Dire's courier
Lycan's
has been
courier.
killed.
Aragon, dude. That's
Okay.
nice. He's
That
still
is nice.
spamming it. He's keeping that mana burn going. Go, go, go. More. Use your Q. Keep it burning. No.
He's doing his best Storm Spirit imitation right now. Okay, jumps in, hits him to the face, and just backs it on out. You know what?
So Mickey did get some of that XP, but overall, the vast majority of it still going to the Bristle. And look at him on the chart now.
Like right back there, he's only 500 behind the Ember. He was last of the cores, and now he's ahead
Radiant's middle tower is
Speaking
under
of the Ricky,
attack.
uh-oh,
Radiant
big time dive
structures
down
are
bottom. That's
fortified.
Koikwa with a rotation. The big bad wolf is here, but can he find this kill? Ricky survives. No more detection. They get a sentry down.
Dire's top tower
Tiger,
is under
Tiger.
attack.
Oh.
Radiant's bottom
Noble-
tower is under
noble effort.
attack.
Well, they don't kill the Ricky, but still, they cripple him. He has to walk back to well. This really
Dire's
hurts.
structure.
Yeah, but look, Centaur's taking your tower of Retaliate.
Radiant's
Is he
bottom
though?
tower
Get the
has
TP and
fallen.
defend. They get the chill one
Dire's
down
top
bottom.
tower is under attack.
There's the TP up. Also a rotation coming from Oracle and one of his teammates. The Brimstone's on the
Killing
way,
spree.
but all day, Afterlife is going to be locked in place, and he's put down. Meanwhile, in the mid, Ergon dies to Mickey. Again, I was watching top, so I'm not sure what happened, but big kill for the Ember.
Yeah, he took 428. So looks like he was just kind of low jungling. He only did 430 damage, so that's kind of surprising. That a Bristle would be that low.
Lightstone now, which is quite good against... Ember has it against Bristle.
Yeah.
I don't know, 6-1 in the first 10 minutes. I'm a bit nervous for Team Spirit right now. Despite all that recovery from the Bristle, dying solo to the Ember Spirit is so bad for the state of this current game. Yeah, this is
I'm
gonna
really
be
curious as to what Taiga's going to do.
Dominating, I guess.
Learn from
Did
your
he
mistakes.
die? He knew he was there.
Yep, Immersion was on the low ground and got caught. And he's level 4
Deceptive
Rubik. The Ember
rune of
killed him.
invisibility.
Yeah, but he knew he was there.
Oh, here you
You're
go.
not
The
going
combo tag
anywhere.
team. Taiga laying in. Hey, taking a lot of damage, but does actually survive. They trade for Taiga. Now Boxy down low, saved by
They're
Insania's false
unstoppable.
promise.
Hello,
Likely
this
to
is
pop.
Gabe
Meanwhile,
Newell.
on the backside,
Thanks for
Mickey
playing
sends
Dota
on
2.
Misha.
Double kill.
And Boxy does pop. False promise not enough. Now is Ergon. He's all by himself. Purifying Flames, taking him down a little bit.
Dire's
Now
middle tower
Immersion's
is under
here. This is a level
attack.
6 Rubik. So
Radiant
now maybe
structures are fortified.
Oh, Mickey.
Radiant's
That
bottom
was
tower
bad.
is under attack.
that was real bad. The gold
He did
does
not
do a
respect the damage.
And now Insania's going to be in trouble. No TP scroll as he TP'd in. And some recovery going the way of Ergon.
Okay, so that was pretty sick. So first off, Mickey just pushed it way too far because he didn't expect the steal. Because Immersion stole the Sleight of Fist and he slighted and Fate Bolted at the same time. So when Mickey's trying to play it to the limit like that, he took an extra 140 damage out of nowhere, and that's what killed him. And then before that, do you want to guess how much damage Taiga took from Retaliate when he ulted the Centaur Warrunner?
Was it a
It
lot?
was
Dire's top
1,000
tower
damage.
is
Look
under
at his
attack.
HP pool.
980.
He had the wand and spend consumables to try and survive there, and he still died.
So Centaur is not the target
Dire's
to
top
hit with
tower
focus
has
fire. Is that what
fallen.
you're telling me? Even
We
with
had said
tag
that
team.
during the draft. I don't know. Taiga was really convinced. He's like, nah, I'll get away in time. Don't worry.
That's such a ridiculous interaction of just the way focus fire works. It's all these attacks that do half damage.
Radiant's middle
That you
tower is
can't
under
cancel
attack.
as well. That's the funny part.
Yeah, and Centaur's just standing there like, this is cool with me. No, I'm cool. I got the Vanguard. I'm I'm fine with this trade. Oh God.
Probably be the. You know he's gonna do it again at some point in this game just to prove that it's not like. Yeah, well sometimes it's still worth it, guys. That's what my Wind Ranger player would do. I know that.
I mean, with enough damage, it probably tips eventually. But Lycan, level 3 Necro Book, Afterlife, pressing forward into his own territory, but Liquid all grouped up, possibly ready to take an engagement here.
And he is going Blink first on Boxy. It's so interesting. It just doesn't seem worth it. Because, like, you're blinking into a team that has the smoke cloud, too. Like, that's one thing that you can't blink save people in, you know? There's not a lot of things.
For, like, a Solar Crest or something instead?
Yeah, Solar Crest or even that Shadow Blade that you said. I don't know. Blink just seems kind of funny to me.
Denied.
I mean, like we talk about Silver Edge, you know, this might be a good game for it. Like, you're a Tusk. That's someone who can actually abuse it.
You know, that is a good point. He's like a natural carrier for it anyway. It's against the Bristle. I would be pretty tempted if I were the Tusk. I would agree with that one. I guess Blink
is just going to run from behind here.
Yeah, they kill Misha and two more W's. One of them did connect, but Duratio here, he's fine.
Come on, guys. Pull it together, Liquid.
A big commitment for Grimstroke, but they're going to try
good,
again.
though.
They smoke
very low cooldowns, right? They're just going to instantly smoke and run at them again. Oh, he's not even down.
Okay, they get the kill they're hoping for. It costs them a little bit more. That was a smoke and 3 dusts. Kill that Ricky, but they got it. That's what matters.
It's fine. They'll take it.
Flames will
level
spread
3.
thrice.
On the Necros that purges up Ergon. All right, Boxy, come on, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Go Silver Edge. Show me the way.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, Bristle with an arcane rune. That is scary. Maybe the best hero in terms of abusing the benefits of the arcane. He's going to go for
I don't know. I saw Iceberg on Storm Spirit earlier today, and whew, he had a couple nasty ones.
That's true. Storm is nasty with runes in general. I think my hatred for Storm is that I'm just jealous. Because I'm not a Storm player, but every time I see a good one, I'm like, man, it looks like you're having a lot of fun.
He is insanely fun.
He's a great style hero if you can play him to the limit. Lane immersion. Get off the telekinesis.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, every time I see that telekinesis cosmetic, I just think of Puppet Master from Heroes of New York. He had an ability like that where you
Radiant's
put a little
middle
Puppet
tower has
Master
fallen.
thing on top of you, and
School
you were like
given.
taunted for a few seconds.
Well,
Gets me every time, Trip.
like Heroes of Newerth, the Rubik is dead. So there you go. Sania will survive the Ricky attack in the bottom.
Dire are scanning.
Ratio, his farm is not great though.
Dire's
And
middle
there's
tower is
the
under
Necro Book,
attack.
an effective counter to the Ricky. And they force him to blink back defensively. Like in a little while on that ult cooldown.
Quite the smoke here. What are they doing? They're going cross country. Oh, look at that courier. I swear to God, guys, stop sending your damn couriers to yourself when you're smoking.
Flew
I
right
hate
over this
that.
board.
They literally pinged it instantly. They didn't know where they were.
no.
They didn't know they all smoked that way.
Dire's middle tower is under
Now
attack.
McKay just walks right into
Killing
it.
spree.
General gets popped, but Dracula's already died. Duratio, rather. Now they're going to go in on the Mickey.
Dire's
He
middle tower
jumps
is
back.
under attack.
Now they lose Nisha. Not a good fight. Shackle does connect on Centaur. They're just going to isolate the Bristle.
A dominating performance. Double kill.
Triple, 3 down, double kill for Mickey. And maybe even hunting for more. Afterlife without a stampede. Shards, great connect onto immersion. Wow, that's 4 down. 4 for nil.
Dude, I'm so tired of watching couriers ruin games. I can't do it. Like, I have so much respect for pro Dota players because they're so insanely talented and they go to these stupid lengths to test everything and make sure everything's perfect and find the optimal build for every hero ever in the history of God's green earth. but holy shit. Since the courier changed, everyone sucks with couriers.
Ricky's going to have a little feederino potentially. Does get caught by a shackle and a dust, but no. Both Blink Strikes back. He's actually okay.
Like,
Radiant's
everyone
bottom
feeds the
tower
courier in the
is under
laning stage
attack.
for free. Like, I'm not asking you to be, like, insanely micro-intensive on it. I understand they're still going to die, but it feels like there's zero effort. And these guys are, like, the best.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Version elsewhere. I'm watching this Ricky battle.
Nah.
And Duratio has nowhere
Radiant's
to go.
bottom
Now on the other
tower is
side,
under attack.
deep in the Radiant jungle, and Samia taking some damage as Urgon looks to man up. He will find that kill, but
They're
otherwise,
unstoppable or a
the
millennial.
trees,
I'd say
impossible
weakable
to
still.
pour down. It's just Urgon left. This is deteriorating for Team Spirit.
Radiant's
Liquid
middle
surrounding
tower
him
is under
quickly.
attack.
Monster kill. Ultra kill.
He's good. That's an ultra kill for Mickey.
Yeah.
14-1-3 on this
Radiant's
Ember
middle
in
tower
17
is under
minutes.
attack.
Dude, that Tusk into Lycan pick, like Tusk, Windranger, Lycan was such a good trio to pick. I did not really believe in it, like seeing it, but you watching this game, you just see like how this Lycan can play ahead with all of these heroes. You know, like they have no cooldowns. The only cooldown they have to play around is the Lycan one. But the other 4 heroes and this Blink first, like, sure, it's not this giant damage burst, but Boxy doesn't really need the damage burst. I mean, Windranger is a pretty damage-focused support, and same thing with Lycan. Ember's pretty heavy on the damage too, even though he also offers a lot of control. And they are just blowing everyone up and jumping on top of them, just creating total chaos in the backlines of Team Spirit.
Blink makes a little more sense if you think about the Tusk and Windranger working together. He just has to initiate to catch somebody to set up for a shackle from Taiga. And if you connect with the shackle on top of that with a tag team, they're killing anybody that they find.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, it's a very cute combo. It might be the only way the core Tusk works, right? With the Windranger support.
There might be another scenario, but yeah, this makes it look good. This is one of the better core Tusk games that we've seen. But partially because this mid lane went so well. You know, Ember mid, when he's able to win the lane, pick up these early kills, he's very good at controlling the tempo of a match and being a serious threat. Especially now that he's got an Imp Claw alongside that Deso, 500 gold off a BKB. Mickey is about as scary as they come.
Dire are scanning.
Duratio. I called him
worried,
Durachlo in the last fight. I combined it
You
with
got-
Shachlo.
Radiant's
Durachlo.
bottom tower is under attack.
I think that's a funny name. Hey, I'm Durachlo. What's going on, bud? Really?
You can start using
that
these
was
as
the
all
handle?
your Smurf tags. Not even Smurf tags. Whenever you queue up for pubs, you should just start naming yourself all the player names you botch.
Koike. Old Koikva.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a real shock for people when they
Radiant's
first
middle
it. It's so
tower
normal.
is under attack.
And you're like, huh?
Oh, Stampede. Stampede. Who are they going to get? It might be Insania. He does get off the false promise. That's actually going to buy him some time for the team to get in here. Lycan now hopping into the play. They get the Sentry Ward down. Insania does go down first.
Killing
Now the
spree.
damage is going to come out. They bring down Ricky. Urgon completely surrounded.
Godlike.
There's no getting out of this. This Bristle is just going to sleep. They will get the kill on the Lycan as Afterlife jumps back.
Killing
This
spree.
as well will cost him his life. A 2 for 4.
Oh, Boxy gets
Radiant's
wrong.
middle tower is under attack.
Better than what Spirit have gotten out of the last couple fights, but still a favorable trade for Liquid, no doubt.
They did another play right at the start there onto Misha. Getting confused from the last game. They snowballed on him. They tag team punched him with a walrus punch and hit him with a power shot, and he actually died in like a single tick. He just like under a second just blew up. 900 damage.
In from Ricky, Boxy on the high ground. They've got the calculator out, and they've got They find him.
Dominated, I guess.
Oh, man.
Dude, the Spidey senses, they tingled.
Well, when you see somebody TP and nobody shows up, it's like, well, there's probably only one real
Death
possible
becomes
option here. I think Ricky's on top of us. Yeah, Liquid looking good here in game number 1. Not giving Spirit any options back into this game.
It's a total chokehold. I mean, they still have like Roach to do if they want. They could easily do it. The Deso on this Ember. Oh, Pupil's Gift. Nice find for Afterlife.
Yeah, I'll never forget way back at MLG Columbus, that giant
Radiant's
Dota event with
bottom
all the
tower
VIPs
is under
there,
attack.
and that guy Clutch,
Dire's
Joshua
structures
Gray,
are
was hosting it,
fortified.
and they actually called me in the back to do like a coaching session with him to teach him how to say all the player names. And Ake and Koikfa were the two that like he just couldn't get it. He had it written in his cue cards. He had all the fanatics. He was just like Ake. Like no, it's Ake. And Koikfa, he just like I'm just gonna say
Radiant's
the
bottom
tusk.
tower
I
is
give
under
up.
attack.
I got
Poor
nothing.
Clutch. Poor Clutch. Oh, well,
Saved?
Foxy.
It happened again.
Now the real cavalry's here. Lycan runs into the back line. They want this in Stadia, but again, the
Radiant's
false promise is
top
there.
tower
Even if
is
he
under
pops,
attack.
he's bought himself the valuable time for his team to
Ownage.
do some damage. Centaur in the trees, trying to bide his time.
Killing
But
spree.
he should get brought down,
Double kill.
and he manages to type GG amongst that team fight because
Sin's
this
expectation.
one is over.
And they took their dignity kill on Insania and said, yeah, we're good.